Hello everyone, Nobby76 here. So today I'm going to be talking about jigs, and I don't mean like I mean more like pre-made tools and shapes which make doing repetitive jobs a lot easier. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so the first one is this, which is the most basic of shapes. We'll throw it on the bench and have a look at the board, and here's the plan. What you'll need, what you need to do. Remember, use your uncut ends for best fits. And I shall quickly explain what I mean by that. So, say for example, you got these two bits of wood. It was a beam, and you cut it down the middle, and so now you got two beams, one with an uncut edge, which is guaranteed to be straight, and one with an edge that you've cut, which might look straight when you're cutting it, but it might actually be a bit off. So when you try joining up two bits of wood, they might be off a little bit, or they might not quite fit as they should. But if you use uncut ends, they join up lovely, and they work like that as well. So generally speaking, when you want to build something at a 90-degree angle, use the uncut ends, stand the two parts up, nudge it into place, then whack a nail in it, and that'll square it up. Right, so the first jig is basically just a 90-degree squaring tool. Makes it quite handy. We'll do it with the 45s actually. So say for example, you got one there, and you got another one here. And you can just sort of nudge things up and get things a bit square. It works on the inside as well, obviously. Now we'll turn it around and do it that way so people can see. Put that one in there, put that one in there, give it a nudge, and they line up, and you whack a nail in it. So that's good. What else can we do with this one? Handy for, see if I can move it all in one go without it freaking out. Oh, look at that, the man, the legend. So say you want to get some decking down, but you want to make sure it's square to the edge. In those cases, what I would do is get the jig and the decking square to each, the jig and the frame to each other. Whack a little nail in there so they're attached and they don't move anywhere. Then you can move the decking into place, and it'll butt up to the thing, and you can start nailing it and ensure it's all square. So that's cool. That's nice. Right. Put that back. Okay, so this next one is a right angled corner. Make them in pairs, because then you can put one like that and one like that, and ensure that everything's nice and square. I've also made them in both 2-inch, which is there, and 4-inch, which is there, because in my build that I'll be working on, I am working with both 2-inch and 4-inch beams, so we'll do that, but I'll show you the 2-inch ones. Okay, so the easiest way of showing you is this. Right, we'll move that out of the way a little bit. So you got one beam there, got another beam there. Suppose that's staying in, to be honest. What we'll do, we'll actually put that one there as well. We could do with a little bit of wood underneath there. Let's go get one of the other ones. That'll work. Put that under there. Okay, so we're not too worried about how this is angled, because all we're using is the base to keep this wood level. So the idea is push the one piece of wood in there, the other piece of wood in there, and pop a nail in, and then you do the same on this side, and obviously we'll do that again. So you got your 2 bits of wood, and use your uncut square edges again. Drop it in, put one bit of wood up there, the other bit of wood up there, put a nail in, and we're all good to go. And it just ensures that your corners are straight, which is kind of nice. So we'll put those away. Oh, and there are the plans for them as well. I'll be sharing all these sets of plans with the download. I'll supply a link in the video, or with the video rather. So we'll put those back, and that one. So this is the next one. This is handy, either of these are handy, if you have, we'll move them out of the way. For example, some decking, and you need to put a beam. Now, it's great being able to put it in the corner. Oh, there. What happens if you don't want it in the corner? What happens if you need it like an inch back or something like that? Well, that's what this jig does. Yep, she's gone. So what we do with this one, fits over the decking frame and over the decking itself, and sticks in by an inch. What you would do is you'd actually nail this jig to the decking frame to stop it from going anywhere, and then obviously I hadn't done it square because I've not nailed it down. I've not nailed anything. Let's do it properly. Then ones will work, and the hammer. Now I'm going to need the little ones, buttholes. Let's get a box of little ones. That'll do, that's close enough. Right, so put that on. As you can see, it fits over that much there, and the same over there. And then what we do is pop a nail in, it's in place, go get our beam again, stand it up in the corner. Whoa there, Nelly. Okay, that nail's being silly, I can see what's going on. So put that in there. Pull that one out. And then that should stand up properly. Yay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that end. Hey up, I didn't do that. Okay. And then we take that nail out of there, which was holding that in place. There we go. Nice little gap around the edge. That's for the corner ones, and that's for along the edge, because that just fits on like that. You can just nail that in there, and then you can put your beam there. Like that. And that would ensure that it's square. You nail that one down, then move it away, and you got a nice even space there. So that's cool. And then, I know I'm going to need these. Put those away. Yeah, calm down. Don't need any of that. And we shall put these away. There's the plan for it, explaining what you need. This is for the 2-inch corner version. You just need to change up one of the beams if you want it bigger. You make the shapes, nail it together. Remember, use your uncut ends for the best fits. There and there. So we'll pop that one back down. And we'll go on to the next one. Okay, so the next of the important jigs is the T-shape, which is handy when you're building a decking or something like that and you've built this outer square already and you need to do cross beams and you need to make sure that they're square. You can do... We'll get rid of that. Get out of here. You could drop one in there and then drop your cross beam in there. Let's have a look. Have I got something that would work? About half. It's one of them. It's probably a little bit too, yeah, it's a little bit too long, but you get the idea. So you got your deck and you drop it in, and then you put your cross beam in, and you know it's square, you nail it into place, it's all good. So there we go. That's how nice a fit it is. Get it in there, do its thing. It doesn't drop out straight away. So that's nice. Okay, Okay. Okay, this next one I'm going to have to stand up for. There we go. Right. We'll throw this on the floor over here. Bit of a big one. It is my pole joiner upper. Or beam joiner upper rather. So there's the plans. It works for 2, 4 or 6 inch planks, beams rather. And the way it works is... we'll get those out. Put one in there. And one in there, and as we can see that's roughly the centre. So you put the two in there, then you nail them together. There you go, make sure that's nice and straight, then nail them together. And it works with 4s. There we go. Now those together, and you've now got 4 metre, well, nearly 5 metre actually, beam. And it works with the 6s as well. Oh, go on you buggers, push together. There we go. And then you nail those two together. And you got a nearly 5 metre 6 inch beam. So that's cool. So those are the different jigs. I'll actually be releasing all the plans for the different jigs. I'll also be releasing 2 different versions of this save level. One of them with all the jigs included, and one of them with and a full tool wall built up like this, and the other one is just the full tool wall. So if you want to make the jigs yourself, then you can, or if you want to just use this level with all the jigs made for you, you can do that as well. So there we go. Have fun, build stuff, be productive. Bye.